This question is a multiple choice question, and it is a transformation question, something that you need to be getting very, very good at. Okay, let's have a go, guys. We've got a graph y equals x squared is dilated by a factor of a half from the y-axis. In other words, it's squashed in towards the y-axis, compressed into half its vertical span, and is then translated by 4 units in the negative y direction, that is 4 units down. The equation of the transformed curve is now. Well, I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. It depends on the way that you've learned how to do it. The first way is my preferred way, which I call the intuitive or logical way, and then the second way is the functions way, alternatively known as Dr. T, standing for DRT, dilation, reflection, translation, but it is the functions approach. Now, this is approach 1. You take any point x and y. Then after the first transformation, which is this one, dilated by a factor of a half from the y-axis, you then convert this into what that would be. Starting with x and y, you would end up with half x and y, wouldn't you? Because any x coordinate would go into half of what it was before. Alright, now after the second transformation, what are we doing now? We're translating it by 4 units in the negative y direction, therefore this is going to become a half of x and y minus 4. Yes, you get that? Alright, now that is our new transformed point, or x prime y prime, or x dash y dashed, and then what you then do is you work with that to get the key to everything. So what I call the key to everything. X dashed is a half of x and y dashed is y minus 4. This is the key to everything. This little formula here, these couple of equations here. My transformed x is half of what it was before. My transformed y is down 4 from what it was before. So what you do now is you make x and y the subject of these two equations, and you put them in this equation like that. So yes, key to everything. X is therefore 2x dashed and y is y dash plus 4, making x and y the subject, as I said. Let's put that into y equals x squared, and that becomes that thing there, and we just massage that around a little bit. We'll get y dash plus 4 is 4x dashed all squared, or y dash is 4x dashed all squared minus 4. Drop the dashes and you'll get the answer you want, which is C. Okay, for you and me, fills us with glee, and we move on fast in the multiple choice because you only get 1.5 minutes for each question. Here's the second approach. This is the functions approach. This is a learned technique. It doesn't have much logic at all behind it. In fact, I don't think it has any, in terms of the way you have to learn the cookbook procedures and techniques of what to do with each transformation. Dilation of a factor of half from the y-axis, therefore you learn that you replace x with 2x. Therefore you get y equals 2x all squared, or y equals 4x squared. The second transformation was a translation of 4 units into the negative y direction, and when you do that you replace y with y plus 4. It's kind of like the opposite game of opposites, this Dr. T technique, or this functions technique. Therefore you get y plus 4 equals 2x all squared, and that's the one. When you just manipulate that around a little bit, and you get y equals 4x minus 4, which is C. Okay, so that's a very quick, punchy little question for you, and they're likely to put something like that early in the multiple choice selection to test whether you know how to do transformations. Alright, see you soon.